Hi everybody, this is Dave Jewell from Free Run Speed. Thanks a lot for coming back. As I've told you, I go out around to running events all over the world. This past April, I was in Boston doing my work. And I saw someone wearing this shoe and I just thought, oh my gosh, that's a completely different Saucony Ride. I sent an email to my buddy who works at Saucony, and about 2 weeks later, this Saucony Ride 15 showed up. I don't say this lightly. I've got a lot of shoes to run in. People always ask me what my favorite shoe is, and I generally say whichever shoe I'm running in right now. But I will say, hands down, over 3 years, if it's not a super shoe. So take those away. Take those super foams, super shoes away. My favorite running shoe in 2 years, probably 3 years. It's that good. So what makes it good? Saucony Ride. It's the 15th year. These are workhorse shoes. You should be able to run in them every day, abuse them, wear them to the ground, and then feel confident enough to go in and buy a second pair or a third pair or a fourth pair. You want to run in this shoe because it feels that good. It's a workhorse. What I like about this one, first, there's a lot of shoe under your foot. They have a new power run and it's lighter, so they can put more foam under your foot, and that feels really good. It is deceiving that you don't have this much foam. There is a wrap. So your foot sits inside this wrap, and that's another benefit for it. If your foot sits inside the wrap, that means it's fairly supportive without being a stability shoe. For EVA, so my foot's been used to running in super foams. So the Endorphin Speed, I run in that quite a bit. So when I go back to EVA, generally EVA feels dead on my foot. It doesn't feel alive. This one, don't know how they did it, feels alive. I really like the pop off the ground. One thing I always measure a running shoe by is the sound it makes when you're running in it. I prefer no sound at all. You should be able to run down the road and be quiet. Shouldn't hear your feet hit the ground. That's what happens in this shoe. I've had other shoes, other brands, in this same $140 range of neutral workhorse running shoe that aren't quiet. They slap the ground. The Ride 15 doesn't. It is blissfully quiet. Saucony's really done a great job nailing heel fit. So I think they've done a really good job with this. You can see, based on the way this thing is laced, that it doesn't really fit my foot that well. And that's actually a good thing. If you see on my shoes that the laces are evenly spaced apart, you know, there's no buckle up here in the forefoot, it's probably not going to fit your foot very well, because my foot is not average. It's a little bit skinnier than average. So if you see this on any of my running shoes, that's a good thing. That means it's going to fit all of your feet. The insole that they use, they cheated a little bit. It's a really bouncy insole. But I'm good with that. $140, you should feel some premium under your foot when you put it on. Top it off, men's is 8.8 ounces. Women's, 7.8 ounces. So it's right up there in weight with some of the faster feeling running shoes, but it's still your workhorse ride. $140, blissfully quiet, lots of good detail in the collar, on the insole. The upper fits really nice. I don't think you can go wrong. I think you're gonna put this shoe on, compare it to your other 140 neutral shoes, and more than likely, this is the shoe you go home with. Thanks a lot for watching. Talk to you next time.